Okay, I don't know if this audio is going to be good, but I really need to say this. I was looking at the books. I was just finished with Game Theory. I was looking at the three books, three original trilogy books. So it said that Silver Eyes is the first, Twisted One's second, the fourth closet is third. Weird order. Why would they have two Simple Freddy ones together and then have a nightmare? It didn't make sense to me. But I know I'm probably reading into this way too much. Hold on, let me move you over. Loud noise. So, the one thing I noticed, that Freddy, the ears match up. If you look, the ears actually match up. I will do a whole thing with it a different day. You don't even see the ear on this at all. So the protagonist in here is called Charlie. Pretty sure, is that Charlie? Is it Charlie? Charlie, yes. Quote, he sees me. Charlie dropped to her hands and knees. Charlie in the first book, The Silver Eyes. And then in the fourth closet, I'm pretty sure it's Charlie again, but not the main protagonist. But it says in the first word, Charlie. John clambered through the rubble toward the place where she'd been, choking on the dust of the explosion. I haven't read fully through this ending. But there is something weird, because Charlie, I don't think, is mentioned in this book. It says right here, it's been a year since the horrific events at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and Charlie is just trying to move on. So Charlie isn't mentioned in the first few words of this sentence. Not the first few words. It says, "Don't trust your eyes." Dr. Dreadwell walked back and forth across the platform at the front of the auditorium. Her steps were slow and even almost hypnotic. First paragraph, not Charlie even mentioned once. I was like, okay, here's the weird part. Not only that Charlie was not mentioned at all at the beginning, this is the smallest book. This is the smallest pages, with 295 as the page number for the last page. This is interesting, because then if you look at this book, it says Charlie, matter of 3 words, I want to say? 4 words. And the last page on this is the biggest book out of the series, by the way, is 389. Now keep your reminder of those 3 and 8. If I go down to here, the first word out of this book is Charlie. And it ends with Charlie as well, but Charlotte. But the weird thing is 348. 348 is a very weird coincidence, since the other book that has Charlie in the first paragraph is 389. Why would both pages have those same numbers? It's weird, because this is the last book in the series. I'm not joking. This is the first, this is the last. This is the second. It's the smallest book out of all of them, and also the one that does not correlate with the ear on it at all. You can't even see if there is an ear. See? Ear and ear. Both of them talk about Charlie, yes. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I just read this. The horrific events of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and Charlie is just trying to move on. 10 years after the horrific murders at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that ripped their town apart, Charlie... Oh, okay, never mind. So, this is correct. I was going to say that these two books don't even sound the same. Well, they do, but they are different. The first book is talking about the murders that actually happened to the kids, and the second one is what happened with Charlie. Because they went to the Fazbear place with her friends. I can't remember her friends' names at the moment. and they found the animatronics, but came at a cost with them getting killed. But I think she was the only one to survive, only because she's a robot. We find out in the third book. And also the reason why you can know is it says, don't miss the first book in the series, and it says, don't miss the first two books in the series. So that's how you know the order. But it doesn't mean the story order could be that. It's very interesting to see this. Weird thing I also find out, for some reason, this one's on the front, this one's on the back. There is no other Fredbear. And the weirdest thing also is, do you notice this? This is like very, very familiar to Chips. Sound familiar? I'm going off onto a spiel real quick. Something's up with these books. Why would they have a casing with chips on the side that are purple? That'll be for another video, but wow, this is only $29.97. Not bad. Yes, we did get a poster. I don't know where I put it though. I put it somewhere, but it's not really important. It's just the pictures and everything you can find online. Yeah, I find it really strange that those two books have the similar appearance. Did I not notice that before? It's the same stuff. How did I not notice that? I'll have to look at the what they put for the box for the other one, but this is also purple, and it talks about, I think, Henry and the way that William dies? That's what I've heard. I haven't read through this book yet. I've read partly through this because that's why I know the story of that one. I don't know. I think he does die in this. Wait, Jessica? I thought Jessica died. Well, anyways, I'll do more research about this, but I just want to really just keep this in mind. I know I don't do normally theory videos, but it's weird that okay, this is just getting weirder and weirder. Look at this feature right here. You see this feature? It's a red eye, right? Red eye poking out. Doesn't have that. It's just a round around. It's just a black dot inside a round eye. Why is this the same as well? It's the same. Everything about this is the same. The only thing that's different is how open the jaw is. If you actually see, the jaw is not as open on this one. Probably just the look how it wanted. I wonder if they made it the same print. Anyways, I find it very strange that everything in here is the same. I think these two books actually correlate a lot more. Because this is asking what really happened to Charlie. It's asking what really happened. This is a fake book. It's a fake one. It has been known as the twisted animatronics are not real. They are a figment of animation. Figment of imagination. And they don't exist. This has been proven, I think, before. So that would explain this book not being the same as any of the others. This book doesn't exist. It doesn't really exist. It says it's been a while and Charlie is just trying to move on. But in the book afterwards, it says, what really happened to Charlie? It's the question that John can't seem to shake, along with the nightmares of Charlie's seeming death and miraculous reappearance. John just wants to forget the whole terrifying saga of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but the past isn't so easily buried. I'm not going to read really too much into this part, because I'm already at like almost 10 minutes. But it's weird that it's questioning what actually happened. Because it's so many correlations. The first word in this chapter is Charlie, and the fourth word in this book is Charlie. But this isn't seen, I don't even think, on the first page. No, it's not even seen on the first page. Yeah, it's not seen on the first page. At all. See? Nothing at all. You can pause and read that. I don't know if you can really say that, but whatever. This book is not real. It's fake. It's imagined, basically. These two books make sense because they actually fit together. They show the same thing. And Scott would do something like that. Let's be honest. Scott would do something. That, same thing. Come on. I just noticed that almost fits perfectly with that. That's funny. Okay, so yes. If you want me to get the Fazbear Fright books and go on about that and see how they do it, but I will only get it after all of them are released. I don't know if all of them are released yet. I will do my research on that. My hair does not want to work for me. Close enough. But yeah, comment down below, what do you think about this weird comparison that they have? Like, they're very strangely the same. I will do a side-by-side on thing for the thumbnail, I guess, or something like that in the future. Yeah, that is freaky. And it's weird that the page numbers are the same. Well, not the same, but like mostly the same. 348 and 389. Why is that the same? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time.